Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent. Let's go over Zilliqa, what it's up to. Is it a good buy at the moment, at the current pricing? So we're going to go all over that, explain what is happening, what is going on in the marketplace when it comes to Zilliqa. But let's get right into the news, because obviously when it comes to Zilliqa, it's quite a very, very nice ecosystem that they've built. But I found this, which I found was particularly interesting, is that Singapore could launch a people's digital currency and support DeFi. Now that is very, very interesting. I mean, I think as a city, as a population, they are so supportive of blockchain. The amount of startups that are coming out of Singapore is absolutely incredible. And we know that Zilliqa is also a Singaporean-based business. So very, very interesting. We'll keep a very close eye on that and what is going on there. Now, this was a very interesting article that came out about, Zilliqa's Michael Con, and talking about DeFi and where that is going. So, decentralized finance, DeFi, presents significant opportunities to drive financial inclusion in the Asian region, and given the large size of the region's unbanked population. So it's really, really cool. What he's saying here is that the investment holding company, which is the central business and investment hub for the Zilliqa blockchain, invests in Web 3.0 projects with high growth potentials across the Zilliqa ecosystem. So what they're talking about here is that countries that don't have great banking systems or even banks at all, blockchain will make it possible for them to be equal to all other countries as well. And so they talk about here what's going on, how disruptive DeFi can be. And we're not talking about just DeFi lending, we're talking about DeFi insurance, DeFi investments, finance activities conducted outside of the current financial system, which is very, very, very big. So I really like the vision and what the CEO was talking about there. So very, very cool. XCAD Network is going to be offering YouTubers NFT incentives after securing $3.9 million. The XCAD Network have secured $3.9 million with the support of blockchain technology and Zilliqa. So very, very cool. This is how their system is going to work. Now, why am I mentioning XCAD when we're talking about Zilliqa? Well, XCAD is built on the Zilliqa network. And that is why we're mentioning it now, which is very, very important. So the more projects are built on the Zilliqa network, the better for Zilliqa as its own blockchain. Demons is something else built on the Zilliqa blockchain. So at the time of launch, about 100 Godzilliqas will be minted and sold as NFTs on the Zilliqa blockchain. So each Godzilliqa possesses distinct characteristics, making them rarer. So again, the NFT space is a space that Zilliqa really, really wants to work heavily in. And that is going to be very, very exciting to see how this all unravels and evolves as time goes. So very, very cool. And again, when it comes to the blockchain and the kind of developments that they've got going in the background and the kind of projects that they're working on, we're literally going to have a June, July, August of like one update after another, after another, after another. So it's going to be very, very exciting. Now, let's jump into Atani and let's check out what the charts are telling us. All right, so now that we're in Atani, let's have a look at the 1 hour chart to begin. So we're sitting at 13 cents, 605 at the time of making this. Throughout the course of the last couple of hours, we've been well inside the Zilliqa band. We touched the Zilliqa band at the bottom here, and then we've been bouncing up on the hourly chart. However, with the RSI, we're sort of sitting in the middle, not overbought, not oversold, but the MACD has actually crossed over into a bearish signal. So we do have to keep an eye out. This is only on the hourly. So let's now go into, say, for example, the 2 hour. What's going on there? See, on the 2 hour, we're still very much in the bullish phase. And in the RSI, we're well far away from, overbought. So we're sitting right in the middle. So not again, giving us a bullish signal instead of a bearish signal. However, on the daily, we are in the oversold. Well, close to oversold, and the MACD is still very much in a bearish in a bearish signal. So bearish signal for the MACD, RSI into almost oversold. So for me, at the moment, it does look like there is still volume to go down before we continue to rise up. So I think that over the next couple of hours, certainly at the time of making this video, this is the signal that we're receiving on multiple indicators. But what we'll do now is we'll look at a couple of drawings and see what are some of the patterns that we can look at to determine some of these things. You know, like if we look at the 30-minute chart, so on the 30-minute chart, you know, we're still, you know, it's telling us that we have crossed over. You know, we have crossed over into a bearish scenario over, you know, coming up for the next couple of hours. Over here, again in the hour, it does look that way. You know, like it looks like we have crossed over and we're going to be going bearish again for a while. So very, very interesting. But let's see what the charts are telling us, and, you know, like from a drawing perspective, what can we expect from Zilliqa? Okay, so during Wednesday's, well, I guess liquidation or whatever you guys want to call it, you know, like when the market went real south, we tested this particular channel and it respected it really well. So it was one of the few that really stuck. Well, it stuck to its channel that it's been on for quite some time. So that was a very strong signal. However, are we to drop? And if we are to drop, where are we going to drop? Well, if we are to drop from where we are right now, then we would probably go into the 9 cents territory. Should we break 9 cents and dip even further, we could go even as low as 4 or 5 cents. That is in the not too distant, like, you know, 24-hour period, or, you know, 24 to 36-hour period. It is not what we're not in a bearish market. We are still in a very much a bullish market. But I want you guys to be prepared, because this thing could happen, and I want you to know whereabouts it could go. But overall, still bullish, extremely bullish. And once we break out of here, then we're going to be going straight towards all the targets that we've been talking about that Zilliqa can achieve. Your 50 cents, your dollar, your $1.25, and your $1.50s during the bull run. So short-term pain for long-term gain. If you did learn something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you all so very much for the love, passion that you show the channel. And again, I would love to know what you think about the market, about Zilliqa, what is going on, what is happening. And as always, thank you all, and I cannot wait to bring you the next one.